All right, this is Jeff Zimmerman with FightNews.com. I'm with Seneisa Estrada fighting Anabel Ortiz this Saturday night on the co-main event on DAZN. Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. How you doing, Seneisa?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So you're from East LA,
Yeah.
and you're now fighting for the WBA minimum weight title.
Yeah.
This is your first title shot.
Yeah, first world title shot. I have the silver belt, WBC silver belt at 108, and the interim WBA at 112 pounds. But this is the first world title fight, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, when you got the news that you were going to fight Ortiz for that title, you know she's been around from Mexico, has close to 40 fights. What was your first feeling?
Oh, I was very happy because this is a fight that I've been wanting to make. I mean, I knew since like the first moment that I turned pro that this was an opponent that I wanted to face and wanted to defeat. So finally getting the opportunity was it was exciting for me. I'm looking forward to fighting her just because I know it's not I'm not fighting for a vacant bout, or I'm not fighting an opponent who doesn't have the experience and pedigree that she does, and it's great that she has that professional experience on me. But I mean, all the experience I have since 8 years old, I think that's going to come into play on fight night.
Does that kind of legitimize the title for you? I mean, hearing that with all of her experience, and it's not just some vacant belt, it's someone a legit title.
Definitely, it's legit title, two legit fighters, and that's like the most exciting thing about it is that the feeling of having that belt and taking it from her will be the most amazing feeling.
And you're fighting on a big card. Virgil Ortiz Jr., one of the top rising fighters in all of boxing. When you talk about rising stars, he's on the short list, fighting a former champion in Mighty Mo Hooker this Saturday night in Fort Worth. When you heard you were going to be on that card as the co-main event, what did that mean to you?
Oh, it's great. This is my second time fighting on Virgil's undercard, and to be the co-main event is awesome. It's going to be two great fights, co-main and main event, and I'm a big fan of Virgil. So I'm always excited to fight on his cards.
So we can't let you go. Also, last July, you recorded the fastest knockout in women's boxing history, I believe, in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Talk about that moment. I believe it went viral.
It did, yeah. I mean, I went in there and I did my thing. I didn't know that I was going to do it in 7 seconds, but I went in there and implemented the game plan from the start, and did a quick feint, saw no reaction, and just let my combinations go.
And for those that didn't see the fight, what did you knock her out with?
I don't know. It was like
you got to replay it a few times.
I have to replay it a few times. It was body and head combination all in one. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to moving on to world title fights.
And let's talk about the head honcho of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya. He's also from East LA, which is where you're from.
Yeah.
I mean, can you script that any better to fight for the Golden Boy, being from the same hometown?
All I can say is that it's a dream come true, because I have known since I was a kid that I was going to fight on TV one day. I was going to be a trailblazer for women in the sport, and I knew that I would be signed by Golden Boy Promotions and fight for a world title with them. So to have all that actually come true and come into play on Saturday night is like the greatest feeling in the world, and to do it with Oscar De La Hoya, we come from the same place, same background, and it's just, he was a big inspiration growing up, so it's great.
Have you had those conversations with Oscar, just growing up in the same town and just kind of where you're at today?
Yeah, it's really cool. He's very proud and happy to just see someone else from East LA, doing their thing as well. And then not only, but it being a female, so it's awesome. We have that in common. So it's always great to talk to him about that.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave? Obviously, just being from East LA, a tough part of town. I'm from the LA area, and so I know about that area. What kind of legacy do you want to leave in the sport?
I mean, I want to be known as not only the best female fighter in history, but just be known as one of the greatest fighters in history. I don't want to be categorized in male or female, because like the best compliment I get after a fight, or when someone sees me spar or fight for the first time, is that I'm one of their favorite fighters, and they don't say you're one of my favorite female fighters. They say you're one of my favorite fighters, and that's the best thing because you know, I don't want my skills to be categorized as female or male. You know, I'm doing this to be known as just one of the best in boxing, and you know, whether it's male or female, and you know, just leave a legacy to, you know, just I just want to inspire people and just let people know that you can accomplish anything you want. Just never give up on your dreams, because I've struggled so much to get to where I'm at today.
And we'll end it here. I know you don't want to be categorized, but there's a woman in boxing, Claressa Shields, who is doing some trailblazing, 2 undisputed titles,
Right.
And she just did a recent pay-per-view on her own to try to really create a platform for women's boxing. What's your thoughts on Claressa and what she's trying to do?
Yeah, I love Claressa. I think everything she's doing for the sport is great, and we do need more all-female cards like that. But we need an all-female card with like all of the top fighters, you know, like Shields, me, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. I'm forgetting names, but like, you know, Michaela Mayer, all the top females right now who are signed with big promoters. I think us having one big card together would be like so great, so big. So yeah, I look forward to that. Hopefully they do something like that soon for us.
And have you spent time with Claressa?
I have, yeah.
And what are those times like? 'Cause she seems like
cool.
a fun person.
She's cool. She's down to earth, outgoing. What you see is what you get. She's awesome. I love Claressa.
Great. Well, I appreciate the time. That's Seneisa Estrada fighting on a big card this Saturday night at Dickies Arena for the WBA minimum weight title against Anabel Ortiz from Mexico. It's the co-main event to Hooker Ortiz Jr., and it'll be shown live on DAZN. You do not want to miss this star out of East LA,
Thank you.
where the Golden Boy is
Thank
from.
you.
Seneisa, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.